Hello everybody, this is just going to be a quick channel update video. There's nothing too serious going on. The short answer here is that for the past couple of years I've been releasing one video every 2 weeks plus one exclusive video every month for patrons and channel members. From now on I'm going to just be releasing one video per month and one exclusive video also per month. If you want to know some more of the details, then just keep watching. So whether it's because of the YouTube algorithm or whatever else, haven't been getting a whole lot of attention this year. Like, I've had a couple videos do okay, but then I talk about more obscure stuff and no one watches those. And that's disappointing, but I guess that just means I have to cut out some of the more obscure stuff from my schedule. Like, I can still read obscure books and I can still talk about them a little bit, but ultimately I think the way YouTube is set up now, it just rewards people who exclusively work on bigger projects. Like, I think that's why a lot of YouTubers will hide in a cave for like 8 months and then release one big 3-hour video every now and again. I think that's why a lot of them do it, because the algorithm just rewards that. So that's what I'm going to start doing. You know, I'm going to try not spreading myself as thin, and I'm going to try focusing just on bigger projects, you know? So if I have one video per month, I can make those a bit bigger and a bit more in-depth, because I was, while trying to think of whether or not I should change this, I was looking back at some of my stuff from the past like year and a half, 2 years, and I read a lot of like really obnoxious TikTok books that I hated, and I don't think the videos I released on any of them were bad, but I do see areas where they could have improved. Like specifically with my Silver Elite video. You know, that one's about half an hour long, but I feel like I could have made it 15 or 20 minutes longer, to be honest with you. You know, I could have gone into more detail about exactly how the world doesn't work and doesn't make sense. I could have gone into more detail about exactly how stupid the protagonist is, because she really might be the dumbest protagonist from any book I've ever read, but I don't think I did a great job getting that across in my video. I made her seem stupid, but I didn't make her seem as stupid as she really is. And, you know, I was just thinking that, okay, if I had more time to work on that, I could have done that. And so that's what I want to do going forward. And if this doesn't work, I don't know, maybe I'll start releasing every couple of months or something, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything, but for now, at least, it'll be one video per month. I'm still going to be releasing shorts, and I'm still going to be doing occasional live streams, but for regular uploads, yeah, it'll just be once a month. I'm not going to say when in the month it'll be. I want to try and give myself more flexibility when it comes to that. But, you know, patrons and channel members will still be getting early access to stuff. And I might start doing premieres as well. Like, I've never done premieres. I don't particularly like it when other YouTubers do them. I usually wait until after the premiere is done to go and watch it on my own. But I don't know. If people want me to start doing it, let me know down in the comments. And while I'm here, I may as well give an update and explain some of the stuff I'm going to try and cover over the course of this year. So my June video is going to be on Beautiful Creatures. I'm not going to say what my exclusive video is yet, but my regular public video will be on Beautiful Creatures. I just finished reading those a little while ago. I think they're interesting books, actually, and I haven't really seen anyone else on YouTube do any like big deep dives into them, so I'm going to try and do something with that. I also want to cover a book series called Heavenly, which no one has ever heard of, but it is absolutely insane. It's about a girl who falls in love with her autistic sister's guardian angel. I didn't make any of that up. That's really what happens in the books, and I cannot say anything else right now because I don't think you would believe me if I told you some of the other shit that happens there. I want to try doing a video on the economy of Westeros and how fucked it is after the ending of Game of Thrones. Later on this year, we're going to get A Sunrise on the Reaping, which is a Hunger Games movie. I haven't read the book for that one yet, so I want to try and get a video on the book out around the same time the movie comes out. We're also, in October, getting a new Divergent book, which I was not expecting. Like, you know, one of the few things I could have said about Divergent is that at least it ended and the author didn't try to cash in and make a bunch of spin-offs or anything, but now she's doing that. It's like an alternate retelling of the story, and I'll admit I'm curious enough that I'll have to check that out. Obviously, at some point near the end of this year or maybe next year, I'll do Lightlark 5. Just that'll depend on when that book comes out. I'm also going to try and cover a book series called The Goddess Test, which I haven't seen anyone else talk about, but it seems interesting. Not necessarily in a good way, but it does seem interesting. And, of course, there's always tons of other shit on my to be read list, and I do have a couple of requests from Patreon patrons that'll be up in the next couple of months as well. So yeah, that's all. From now on, I'm going to be doing one video per month, plus one exclusive video per month, and I appreciate all of you being understanding about this. You know, like, there's only so much time in the day. I can't do smaller stuff and bigger projects at the same time, so I have to set aside the smaller stuff, partially because people just aren't watching it, you know? And that's unfortunate. I am a little disappointed that that's the case, because part of the reason I like doing this channel is because I get to talk about lesser known books, but if that's how it works, then that's how it works. Anyways, have a lovely day. I'll see you in a couple of weeks for Beautiful Creatures. Goodbye.